Yo, what up, y'all? Moses Jack here. You're on episode 2 of Echoed Histories. Got my good friend Josiah Wilson on this episode. Yeah, we covered a lot of topics on this episode. We got cultural insights on seafood and cooking, childhood memories and family traditions, sports, gymnastics, early jobs, living by the beach, personal reflections, the art of sandcastles and creativity, exploring artistic expressions, hidden gems of the island, cooking as therapy and passion, culinary inspirations, favorite dishes, cultural background and personal journey. So much more. I hope y'all enjoy this episode as much as I did. Please bear with me as this is the last time I'll be recording on a laptop. Camera quality. I got my camera all set up now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Let everyone know about this episode because it's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. I got a big trip coming up, going back to my hometown for a week. I'll be able to get to connect with the people, the youth, family, friends. I'm also hosting a tournament for the youth and the community. So if you're from my house and you're listening right now, I hope you guys come out, enjoy some quality time with family, friends, watch some basketball, share some food, share some laughter. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Please follow along. It's going to be a nice journey. Maybe I'll do a couple of vlogging videos of my trip back home. Within the next few days, I'll probably do a short little video kind of explaining who I am, where I come from, the vision behind the podcast, future guests, maybe. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to comment down below or reach out to me personally. My wife will be asking me some questions about me. So if you guys want to know more about who I am, stay tuned. And next episode of Echoed Histories, episode 3, will be June 25th. So stay tuned. Click that notification bell. Stay updated. That's on YouTube. And don't forget to let the echoes guide you. Alright, peace out. Enjoy the video. Enjoy the episode. Alright, let's get this intro real quick before we keep going, because I feel like we could just keep going. I know, I think it's been 15 minutes already. Alright. What up, y'all? My name is Moses Jack. We're on episode 2, Echoed Histories. Second guest, special guest, Mr. Josiah Wilson. Would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
What up, guys? My name is Josiah Wilson. I'm excited to be here on Mr. Moses's beautiful podcast.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, man, I'm super pumped. I know we've been talking for like 15 minutes now. Maybe I'll add some of the clips, but I feel like we've covered a lot already.
We covered so much.
It's all good. I feel like we could keep going.
Yeah, no, there's so much to cover.
But yeah. There's so many topics I want to get to,
Seaweed
but
cooking.
yeah,
I just did that one and
it's my first year
I just went for
too.
the first time and bro, such a cool experience.
Yeah,
Definitely not how I expected it to go.
not for real.
In my head before I had gone out, that was not the way I thought it happened. It went down. So it was shocking to see everybody hop off and start just.
Yo, no, for real.
They all looked at me like, "You coming?" I said, "I'll wait here."
Yeah, I said the same thing. So what I thought of seaweed picking. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go up to the beach and we'll get off the boat." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So in my head, what I pictured was pulling up to the beach. Fucking boat driver puts the motor up and we just beach. And then 5 minutes later, Ryan's pointing to a rock and I'm like, how are you going to get off? And bro, the boat driver just fucking rammed up the rock and we're like, yo, it's like shaking on the boat. I'm like, holy fuck, man. Is this for real? And Ryan's like, yeah, you gotta be fast. He jumps off the rock and I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me.
But yeah, the first day we went,
not built like this.
no, honestly, the first day we went, we had an elder too.
Oh
And
my
the swells were bouncing, so like he wasn't even able to, like, he got the boat close to the rocks,
Yeah.
but then the swells were coming in, so we were going up and down and bouncing around. And then there was a few times where there was a couple, we had to also make sure that, because the rocks underneath it, like the going in,
Yeah.
there's a couple times where it's like close to the boat or whatever, and sometimes the boat got knocked
Yeah.
over. So we had to make sure about that as well, so we weren't going over on the rocks, and then like that would be bad.
Right.
So, but yeah, no, they were bouncing, and that elder, yo, the way he hopped off the boat and just started doing this, I was like,
was it a guy?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, I forgot his name.
I don't know.
Ryan's uncle?
Whose uncle?
Ryan?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I know he got like a bunch of bags.
Yeah, it might have been because
like 7 bags.
Oh my God.
Big bags. So I was like, and then I came back with my little like
yeah, no,
Walmart shopping bag half full.
I did. Oh, so what I would do, it was probably the same guy, and it was just me and him on the boat left. I was like, "Where are you gonna go pick?" And he was pointing over to a rock, and the rock, I kid you not, was so steep, bro. Like, you got to be a fucking goat to stand on that thing. I was like trying to picture in my head how he was gonna do it, like, but he got on that rock, bro, and he's like picking. I'm like, yo, somebody has to take a picture of this guy because this is unbelievable. Nobody's gonna believe me. But fuck, he got like, I think he got like 3 bags in one spot, and I got off the rocks and I'm like taking handfuls off and putting in my bag, and I'm like, look, Ryan, and it's like just like 4 handfuls maybe. I call it a day.
I felt happy, yo.
Yeah, I was excited too.
I mean, for me, being a city kid, right? Coming out here and experiencing this, as much as I want to go out and like I want to do the like all the harvest and do seaweed and all that.
Yeah.
Even if I don't get a lot of stuff, just the experience and the fact that I'm able to get out there and do it, and also see all the crazy sea creatures that you don't get to see in the city. Yeah. That's honestly mainly why I go out. I want to see all the starfish and the anemones and like just whatever's out there, the jellyfish. Yeah. So I'm mainly just going out for like the excursion on nature. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love getting a couple things, but yeah, no, I got like 5 handfuls of seaweed, and I was like, I'm calling it a day, guys. I'm good. And they're like, already?
Yeah,
they were bouncing from rock to rock.
I know.
And I was like,
I know. I think like I picked like a quarter bag. I think they call it sacks. I picked a quarter sack, like barely a quarter sack. I feel like it might have been like an 1/8 of a bag. But I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out on the boat, kind of sore. And I was just watching everybody, and I'm like sitting on the boat, like, damn, should I go back out there and grab some more or what? But no, I think I really enjoyed watching everybody pick seaweed.
That's what I'm saying. It was cool.
It's so different. Right? Like, we don't have that kind of stuff in the house, but nah. Seaweed's different there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you pick it or not?
No, I don't think so.
It's not like you don't eat it either?
No, I don't think so. I think it rains too much.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just my guess. But yeah.
Growing up, you guys, it wasn't like a thing that, like, you guys didn't have like annual like seaweed harvests.
No, but we would have like clams, crabs, fish. You know those Chinese slippers that you guys pick, or they pick and put in the sacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we eat those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ate one when I went out, and Ryan was like, "You're supposed to put that in your bag, bro." And I was like, "Well, I didn't know. I was eating them." Like, yeah, that's how you eat it. Yeah, yo. So every year when I was a kid, we'd have Mother's Day at the beach, and the guys would go out and get all these types of seafood and bring it to the shore, and all the mothers and ladies would be at the beach, and it'd be like a ton of seafood, just like a ton of boats, ton of seafood, and everybody's just banging this Chinese slippers on boards, and people would have their own sticks, bro. Yeah, 4 Chinese slippers, and then we'd have like the sea urchins. I don't know what else we would eat, but we'd eat lots. I know some people eat the goosenecks, like the barnacle-looking things.
Oh, the
long ones. Yeah.
Okay. You guys have those? I don't know. Do we have those here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I want to say yeah, but I don't really know.
I we probably do somewhere in the ocean.
Probably.
We have a big ocean out there.
Yeah.
There's probably one gooseneck barnacle somewhere.
Probably a couple at least.
Okay, good.
But yeah, Ryan was just so like shocked that I was eating, and I was like, man, this is like our food, bro. Like we eat this. I didn't know you were supposed to put it because he was telling me, make sure you pick a couple of those slippers. I was like, oh, okay.
You know, that's what my parents was telling me and Nana were telling me too. They were like, you got to put a couple in the bag. It makes it taste better. And I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, excuse me?
It probably just carries all the salt water, to be honest. I think anyways. But yeah, it was.
And then drying it out was cool to experience. I mean, I did the whole thing, right? Because I dried it out. And that was cool to see when you dried out in the rack. My auntie was like telling me to do it thinly. And then when it dried, it was cool to pick it all up. Like the way it
it just
together. And then, you just pick it up and flip it.
Yeah.
And then I seen a bunch of little tiny shrimp and
little
red dot. I was like,
gosh.
I had to run it. I was like, Auntie, do I blow these off? No, leave it there.
Leave it. Just fucking mush it up later on.
The one thing I will say is when I came back, my auntie told me about these giant caterpillars or worm things in the seaweed.
Oh.
And I didn't touch one. When I was picking seaweed, but she said that when you go and grab that handful of seaweed, sometimes you'll just feel something wiggling in your hand.
Ooh.
I was so happy that I didn't experience that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think my wife actually got bit by one, and I think it traumatized her.
I believe it.
Yeah. I think she got bit on her hand or something, and I don't think she's been out since.
No, I mean, think about it. You're going to grab this gooey seaweed and boom, you get bit.
Yeah, unexpectedly. Fuck, I would be traumatized too. Did you dehydrate it or did you dry it outside?
I dried it outside on the dry racks, and then once it was 90% dry or whatever, then I tossed it in the oven to crisp it up a little bit.
Nice.
And then I broke it all up and then put it in some jars.
Okay.
Separated it all up.
Nice.
A nice little bundle of seaweed at home now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though people are that's nothing, I'm like, yo, this is a lot for your boys. So
no, for real.
I'm happy.
So, quick question: Do you handful your seaweed on your food, or just sprinkle it on?
Wait, do I what?
Do you put a handful of seaweed on your food, or do you just sprinkle it on, your fish and rice, or or how do you eat it?
Anyway, really, honestly, if you had a jar of seaweed right here, I would eat it like that.
Okay.
Also, if it's crushed up already, I'll sprinkle that on my food. Yeah. If it's bigger chunks, I'll put that. Anyway, really, I'm not picky.
I'm just wondering because I know a lot of people here will grab handfuls and spread it all over the plate until you can't see anything.
Oh, okay. I mean, I still want to see that I'm eating rice and fish or whatever,
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't mind. I'll definitely sprinkle a decent amount on my rice and my food, and I'll put in I was gonna say soup, but I don't know what soup
Fish soup, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But definitely on my rice and canned salmon, 100%. I'd be adding it.
I love it
but I don't eat it with grease. I'm not a fan of grease.
Okay, I'm not the only one. I mean, I'll have a little bit, maybe just a splash, barely even a splash. I don't know. It's just not for me. My grandma used to give it to me when I was a kid. I remember she used to have it when I was a kid, and we considered it medicine. Mm. And when I came up here for the first time, Kira was like, "You want some grease?" And I'm like, "What's grease? Oil grease or what?" And she's like, "No, hooligan grease." And I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" And I smelled it. I'm like, "Oh, this is medicine. This is what we have for medicine." And I gave it back to her.
That's wild.
Kindly said, "No, I'm good."
Do you guys eat it as well though for medicine, or use it as
just a spoonful?
Oh, okay, so yeah, ingested still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like it when I first had it, but yeah,
it's intense. It has a very intense taste.
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
Shout out to the people that can eat that
and
honestly, that love it.
Shout out to y'all because
I'll have it. If it's if I'm feeling good, maybe I'll
mix into something. Apparently, I went to the feast one day. We were in Club 2, and there was two. There was we were having the dinner before the tournament, and there was 2 trays of herring eggs, and the one tray apparently had grease in it, and the other one didn't. Oh. I didn't know which tray had grease. I had both. I had both because I was like, I don't know. Okay. I ate both of it. I don't.
You didn't taste the difference?
I didn't taste anything crazy, so I was like, maybe they don't put a lot of grease in it, but Yeah, no, you give me seaweed. I'm not scooping in a jar of grease. I'm not doing it like that. That's a little too much for me.
Yeah, no hate or anything.
Yeah, no hate. Like everybody to each their own, but for me personally, it's just not for my palate.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like it also. I think people love it because that's how they grew up around here, right?
Yeah.
It was like it was on the table all the time, right? But
I mean, yeah, fair. Because I gave my homie herring eggs for the first time back home.
Yeah.
Yo, he did not like that.
No, actually.
His face, bro. The way he looked at me when I gave it to him, he's like,
oh no.
Like, 10 minutes went by and we're just sitting there, whatever. And he's like, bro, I still got these popping things in my mind. I'm like, yeah, that's right, yo. Late night snack. You just, hey.
It's for later, saving that for later. Just feeling it like before you go to bed.
No, hey, I missed you. Yeah. I knew I had a little extra.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. But yeah, herring eggs, so good. I think another kind of a culture shock for me when I came up here was how they cook their herring eggs. Like back home, we boil ours, and then kind of being here long enough, I'm kind of like, I wonder why we boiled it so long. Because like here, they're like frying it for like 30 seconds, and then it's like, eat it now.
Oh, you guys boil it for a while?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like fully white.
Oh, so your guys is a different texture than the ones they.
Oh, definitely. Oh. It's like kind of honestly, a little rubbery.
I don't mind it when it's like that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I prefer it when it's more cooked than raw. Honestly,
yeah. I'm the opposite. I like it.
You like it raw?
Yeah.
I mean, I like it raw. Don't get me wrong. I have it raw, but like, I don't know, that little rubbery to it. I don't mind it. Yo, I don't mind it.
You'd fit right in the house because that's how they have it.
Which one do you like best? I don't know the names, but like when there's herring eggs, the seaweed, and then herring eggs, or when it's on like the branch, or when it's on those like
stringy kelp
thing.
Stringy kelp.
Yeah.
So I grew up on the branch, like hemlock. We that's all we had. I don't know if anybody's tried using kelp in the house, but when I came here, I enjoyed the kelp.
Yeah, I like it.
At first, I peeled it off because I was like, I didn't know if I was supposed to eat it or not. So I was like trying to like take my time peeling it off. And Kid was like, you don't just eat it like that? I'm like, well, I don't know. You didn't say. And I guess she didn't realize that we just have hemlock. But yeah, stringy kelp is my favorite.
Stringy kelp is good.
So good.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it.
No?
I just don't feel like there's enough herring eggs on it. I just feel like.
Oh, that's when you just stuff your mouth with a bunch, bro.
Yeah, but I'm like, for the amount of stringy kelp that I'd have to pull to pick, I can get like one little brick like this of the kelp, and it's juicy.
That's true. That's true.
It's good. I used to actually peel the kelp as well, like the kelp ones. I used to peel it and eat just the herring eggs, and then eat the kelp by itself.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger.
Oh, I used to.
I didn't know what I was doing also.
Dude, like, kelp accent.
Oh, you do it?
Yeah, when I first had it, because I was like, I didn't know if I was supposed to eat it or not, and
what's this?
I didn't want to like, no, I'm not gonna eat this. I just tried to like, kind of throw it out without them noticing. But yeah, no, I enjoy the kelp too, though.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah.
You have a favorite seafood?
Oh man. You're asking the wrong guy. I have so much favorite seafood, bro. Like, I can probably talk about it for hours. Different types of way fish cooked, and different types of fish, different types of crabs, prawns, different ways to cook prawns. I don't know.
You don't have any seafood allergies?
No.
Oh, okay.
Bless the Lord. Because I know there's some people that struggle with seafood allergies.
Yo, man, because the crab ones are the crazy ones to me, because I know how good crab is.
Yeah.
But then the people that are like that start out their life eating crab and then they build an allergy to it.
That confuses me. I'm like, how does your body even react to it when you've been having it for so long?
Right? Like,
I don't know. I feel bad though because they're missing out.
Yo, garlic butter crab.
Oh my gosh! You ever go to Seafood Boil? Oh yeah! Shout out
Seafood boils are elite. Like, if you know what a seafood boil is, I'm telling you. And if you don't,
gotta
then
try.
Go find out.
For real, because I think like I experienced my first seafood boil when we moved to Van. I think that was in 2023. I think, or 2022, one of those years. And I was so excited. And when I got it, I think we ordered just a small bag at first because we didn't know what to expect. And I got like 3 legs, a couple prawns, and I'm like, yeah, Kira, I need more than this. Like at home, we could get this all for free, and I'll get 10 times more than this. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna order more, and we got a bigger bag, and holy man, I was like stuffing my face and having the potatoes and the corn, and sausage, just the whole 9 yards, bro. It's crazy.
So good, so good.
Cajun butter. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
That's how my day goes, man. I just think about food all day long.
No, for real.
Like, man,
I know. Oh man,
food is so good.
What's your favorite type of seafood? Do you have one? Or are you just like me?
I have to go on crab legs, honestly.
Yeah?
Crab legs are so good.
What about the muscles of the crabs? Like the middle part?
I ain't even a fan of that stuff.
No?
No, that stuff is...
So you just go for the legs, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about like when you... Oh, maybe I'll insert a picture here so it doesn't sound like I'm going crazy, but I feel like it's just on top of the legs. I think that's the muscle part.
Just on top?
Like, you know when you break it apart and then there's like a big white piece
that
holds the legs.
Okay, yeah. I'll eat that piece.
Yeah?
I thought you meant like the inside of the shell.
Oh, hell
no. I ain't eating the inside of the
you dump that shit out,
that's
bro.
Too saucy for me, yo.
No, that's... Maybe if like, yeah, I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not even going to think about that.
I can't do it just because I've seen like the fishermen, like, or like when a crab breaks open or whatever, and like you see it's all just like, it's like a jelly formation.
Yeah.
And then I see it cook and I'm like, it looks like you know an egg when you hard boil egg.
Yeah.
And like sometimes it's yellow and sometimes it's like gray.
Gray.
That's literally how the inside of the crab looks. And I'm like, I know it's not egg. It looks. This is too much for me. I can't. But that white crab leg meat.
Yes, money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you break your crabs apart and then put it in a bowl, or do you just get straight to it, break it, eat it?
You really gotta make me expose myself.
No, it's all good.
Don't even do any of that. I get somebody else to do it for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't crack my crab.
You don't crack your crab legs, bro? Oh, it's just like a texture thing, or?
I just feel like they can do it better than I can. Like, I've tried, yo, and I can only get, every time I do it, I only get like this much crab meat out, and I'm like, I'm looking in the leg, like, yo, I see you in there, brother.
Why are you coming out?
So I'll just ask Mariah or whoever I'm with. I'm like, can somebody help me crack this open and get the meat out? Because I cannot.
Maybe I'll buy you one of those crab crackers.
I'll still get I'll just give it to somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, low-key, it's also just messy. It's tedious. It's like...
No, you know what? I actually feel the same about that because everything I do when I'm cooking or when I'm eating, I'll get up and wash my hands, regardless. 30 seconds in, I'm eating food and I'm like, you know what? My fingers are a little greasy. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Oh, for real, bro.
And I'm like scrubbing my nails and I'm like feeling to make sure I got all the grease off. And...
Bro, that's literally how I was my entire life. Like as a kid, my mom has a video of me feeding my cousin. Every time I fed this guy food, I ran over to the sink, washed my hands, came back, fed him another, said, ooh, ran over.
I don't know what it is.
It's a texture thing and like just that feeling of gunk under my nails. I'm like,
I guess so, yeah.
I don't like that feeling that has like that pressure it gives. Like that
yeah, I don't like it either.
I'm like, I just automatically like, ooh, what's up with my fingers? Like, yeah, no,
it's just making me give you the ick right now just thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh man.
How did we get to the topic?
Nails?
Yeah.
I don't remember we were talking about.
Oh, because we don't cleaning hands every time we eat something. I don't know. It's just Yeah.
Talking about super crack.
I don't know, bro. It's just...
This is literally how my day goes, man. I be having conversation with people. I'll start with one thing and I just end up on another. It's how like the old YouTube. Remember YouTube like when it first came out when there wasn't any ads? You'd start out with like watching a video like, you remember the two-legged horse running?
I think so.
Yeah, you'd start out watching that, and like an hour later, you'd be watching like a video about how to make a tinfoil pan.
Too funny. You ever play games growing up?
Not really, no.
No?
I was doing a lot of sports and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Did mainly basketball, a little bit of football, some badminton, soccer, gymnastics.
Nice. Gymnastics, too?
Yeah.
So you and your sister did gymnastics,
all my siblings, we all did
all
gymnastics.
Your siblings, right? Yeah.
My youngest sister was the one that went like the hardest in it, and she like probably stopped like when she was 18.
Okay.
So like maybe 4 years ago. But yeah, no, we all did gymnastics at one point in our
Damn,
lives.
that's dope.
Still
that's
got
real
flexibility from it.
I enjoyed it. Like, I felt like I was able to do a backflip actually, like on ground. Like I used to do it on trampoline, but when I actually tried on the ground and kind of build up the confidence, like, damn, I can actually do it. I don't know if I can anymore, but back then I was able to.
No, yeah, it's fun. That was probably my favorite part about it, was just doing backflips and flipping around.
Yeah.
Like me, Mariah, and actually my sister Ariane, we all worked at the UFC as well.
Oh shit! That's dope.
Ariane and my sister Mariah were like actual coaches, and I was just a floater because like I wasn't serious. I was just trying to jump on the trampoline. I ain't even gonna lie. The trampoline is set up right here. I was just trying to jump go from the trampoline to the pit.
Yeah.
Or run down the vault and jump off the springboard and into the pit. that was it, man.
Well, shout out the sisters for helping you get to that pit.
I appreciate y'all.
No, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty cool.
It was a pretty cool gig, yo.
Yeah.
That's dope. Honestly, it was a chill job. Like, we just chilled in the gym all day long. So
yeah. Was this in Alberta?
Yeah.
Nice.
Back in
Calgary, Alberta. Man, how long did you live there?
Pretty much my whole life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the first job you got there?
Like legal job? Well, not that I'm like
legal
not
job.
Like legal job. Like I'm not doing it. I'm like, always legal in Canada.
That's all good.
But like, not like at a company, like working for somebody. Not like my mom, like, because like my mom probably paid me $5 to like rake the leaves or something.
Yeah, that's true. I guess first, how would you say it?
Like a formal job.
Yeah, a formal job.
My first like formal job, I'd have to say a soccer ref.
Yeah? Damn, that's actually dope. Soccer. What the heck?
I did that. I reffed soccer for about maybe one season.
Yeah?
And then I quit. Because I was like, these parents are ruthless.
Oh my God.
Bro, I'm a 12-year-old, 13-year-old running up and down this field trying to like whistle at these like 7, 8-year-olds like that are playing soccer or whatever. And I see something. I might have made a mistake. I'm 12, 13. And I call, whatever call. And the parents would rush up onto the line and start, what are you doing? How are you doing this? I was there like,
Oh my God, man. Like,
thankfully, there was usually like an older rep that I was rapping with. But like, I'd just be standing there like, what do you mean? Like, did you not just see
what do you mean? Not for real. I feel like that's how moms are today still. I'll never ref a game because of it. Too scary.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Especially at that age, man. I was like, I'm just a kid. Like,
I can't even imagine 12, 13 years old getting yelled at by your mom. Like,
give my daughter a red card. Like,
throw the whistle at her. You do it.
I left so quick. I said, Mom, this is not for me, man. Like, I'm getting yelled at and everything. I'm biking home crying.
Oh, no. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Did you go through a lot of jobs in Calgary? Like, have you able to experience?
I did the soccer rack, coaching gymnastics, retail. I worked a lot of retail jobs throughout Calgary at like 3 of the malls. I worked at like all 3 malls at one point.
There's
like nice. 4 or 5 malls in the city, but I worked at like 3 of the major ones.
Okay.
Totally not supposed to be doing that. Yo, come shop at our store.
Yeah.
Small. Yo, come shop at our store. Don't shop there, they're losers. Yeah. Yo, come shop over there. I was just bouncing around getting deals at all the malls. Too.
Yo, that's actually crazy.
That was the best part, bro. I'd go to the one mall, get all the deals because all the homies would work there. I'd go to the other mall, all the homies would work there, so I'd get the deals. I'd go to the other mall, all the homies.
Oh man, I can't. So I didn't even think of that.
Clothing and stuff like that.
That's dope.
And then I also did like marketing job.
Okay.
And we traveled all over like Western Canada with my homies and just promoted stuff and did some marketing. And that was a cool job. That was a cool gig.
Yeah, marketing is just like totally different experience. Like trying to reach out to other people. And...
Sales and marketing. It was just out there talking to people all day long.
Literally all day, bro. Holy shit! Like, I did TELUS sales marketing, and I did that for about 4 months, I think. Holy fuck, man! I was getting some steps in every day. Like
you're working, like you're up early and just walking, like and hustling, trying to get everybody like. And it's crazy because like at the start you got to work on your pitch.
Yeah.
You know, like my bosses and my homies would be like, "Okay, this is my pitch," and I'd like take their ideas and like kind of tweak it and make it my own. But until you get like that right pitch going and all that, it's like you're just going up to people like just trying whatever and like, just, like no, please,
yeah, no, for real. I felt like when they told me like it's commission, I'm like, dang it, I get to make how much I want to make today.
No, for real.
And then when I first did like my first few houses, I was like, holy fuck, this is a little nerve-wracking than I thought it would have been. But it was fun, man. I met a lot of new people and sold a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just TELUS marketing. I did that for 3 months when I lived in Qualicum.
Oh, nice. Oh, you lived in what?
Yeah.
What year?
Bro. Damn. 2018, 2019.
Oh, I wonder if you ever went out. Did you guys ever go out to like? My dad's like not really in the city part of it, but like kind of. Honestly, I don't really know.
We were kind of on the edge.
Did you guys ever? Because I wonder if you guys ever went to where he's at and did some sales.
Oh, I didn't do sales in Qualicum. I did sales in Nanaimo.
Oh,
I commuted to Nanaimo.
You were just staying in Qualicum.
Yeah, we lived in Qualicum.
Damn, Qualicum's such a nice place.
Oh, it's beautiful, bro, man.
I don't know what that beach is called, but the one maybe there's a bunch of them, but I know there was this one beach that the tide would go out for so long.
Yeah.
And when the tide came up, you could walk out for probably like half a kilometer, whatever. And the water was like at your waist the whole way. Yep. And then you get to a point where it starts getting a little bit deeper, and you're like, okay, it starts getting deeper.
And you just fucking drop. Yeah, I know. I've been that beach. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we moved to Qualicum, and it was such a beautiful area. We had a beautiful place, and I'll see if I can attach a picture because I think people are gonna be surprised on where we lived. We had a beach view, bro.
Oh, really?
We had the view of the whole beach. Like, we lived on top of upstairs of a house, and yeah, it was such a beautiful spot.
That's fair. Honestly, I'll be 100% honest. I don't even know what Qualicum really is like.
Oh, really?
Because Qualicum's like here, right? And then my dad lives like I think like just like it's pretty much in Qualicum, but he's like on the side. He's like right kind of beachfront. Yeah. Like he's got a cliff down from his crib.
Oh,
and like
shoot.
He hasn't built the stairs down to it yet, but like pretty much he's got a cliff and like, he's got a beach down low.
Yeah.
So he's like a little bit in the countryside, I guess, or whatever. But like he's like on the road coming in. You just turn off right before Qualicum, pretty much. And
man,
he's like just right outside of it type stuff. And yeah, no. So we never really went around Qualicum. Or like whenever we were at his house, we would just go there and hang out there because I mean,
nice.
Nowhere out, nothing else for us to do. We didn't live in BC. We just traveled out here to visit him or whatever.
Yeah.
And like we'd go in town and pick up stuff at the grocery store or whatever. But I never really made friends or walked around Qualicum or like hung around there. So that's crazy to me.
To be honest, it's more of a retirement home. Like retirement.
I feel that. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that.
I feel like everywhere I went, there was always an elderly person like walking, or like you'd see a bunch of convertibles, and I'm like, you know what? I only see a little bit on the older side. People drive convertibles, and there was lots of golfing spots there. But yeah, I love the spot. I'll attach a few pictures, and show everybody where we lived. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that place is dope.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. I love the drive.
Right.
When we used to take trips down, we'd travel along the water from Nanaimo to Campbell River.
It's must, yo.
Yeah.
So many people don't get that kind of stuff in their life.
Like, Dad, yeah, I know.
Living out in, especially like me, when I lived out in the prairies, you don't get to see water like that. So I take in as much as I can. Whenever I'm by the ocean or by any kind of big body of water, I'm like, yo, let me drive right by it so I can just see. Like maybe a fish will jump. I don't care. Even if it doesn't. Like, maybe
just a little jumper.
Boat, like.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Did you guys when you guys went to that beach? Did you guys ever build sandcastles?
I don't think we did. I think we were just strolling.
Just strolling?
Yeah.
Bro, that was because we were pretty like. My parents got divorced when I was like, I think 10.
Okay.
And so I was probably like, I'd probably like to say I was like maybe 12, 13 when we were out there, like between 10 and 13.
Yeah.
And we used to go to that beach, and not even just us, but like I remember there would be a bunch of other people building massive sandcastles. Like, I'm talking like sandcastles like up here, like just the craziest things. And then the tide would slowly be coming in, and the dope thing was that everybody would build these massive moats around their sandcastles, and then the tide would slowly be coming in, and they'd keep building and all that. And then once the moat would start filling up, everybody would hop onto the sandcastle, and then we would just try to see how long they could stay on the sandcastle. And then the moat would slowly fill up with all the water, and that would be cool to watch because the water would just go into the whole thing, and then slowly would rise, and like it would slowly like erode the sand. And we'd be just climbing on each other.
Oh my god, yo, that's crazy.
It would slowly just.
No, I thought you were talking about like sandcastle competitions. Just outside of Parksville, they do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if they do it every year, but they do like big sandcastle competitions. And they have some of the craziest shit going on at the beach, bro.
I believe it.
Like, there's some talented people out there.
Yo, I believe it because I've just seen some videos on like TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever, and like some of the structures some of these people be building out of sand.
I know, bro.
Like sand.
Yeah, no, for real.
I'm like,
oh, the patience.
The patience.
It's sand, bro.
It crumbles so easily.
Oh.
And just to learn how to get the right texture and how much water you need or how wet you need to get the sand so it sticks properly. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man. And then I've been seeing some of these people's their structures or whatever, and they have like the dry sand and they have it in something. And I'm like, how is this thing up here? Why? How? Like, what's this voodoo shit?
No, for real, man. And then like as we're talking about it to them, they're probably just like, let's go just add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just a little bit of water spraying. Fuck.
To all the artists out there, you guys are all talented.
Straight up.
Like,
shout out to y'all. Entertaining everybody.
I love art, man.
I do too, man.
Art is so cool. Like, whether it's a painting or like just any form of art, like it's amazing just to see what people come up with and how different people's brains work and how one person will be able to envision. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I go to the beach, you give me a bucket, the most you're getting out of me is like a little flip cup bucket. You know, like that's that. But the way some people they go and they'll see that bucket, they'll flip it, and then they'll build something amazing within that. And I'm like,
for real.
Yeah, no, I don't see it, but that's just talent right there. And I give people props for that stuff.
Some creative minds out there.
There really is.
I love art too, man. I lived with art. I painted, I drew every day, and I was telling Charlie in the previous episode that I painted the skateboard, and I will for sure this time attach a picture right here because
I'll hold them to it.
Yes. It's such a funny skateboard. Like, it's a Beavis and Butthead, and I remixed it with an old like I want to say a Roman painting. I think it was a Roman painting, but it's Beavis and Butthead touching fingers. Yeah, I'll attach it because it's a really dope, and I don't know how I came up with it, but I think I was in grade 8 or 9. Not supposed to be watching Beavis and Butthead, but I was, and yeah, it was probably one of my favorite skateboards because I didn't finish it. I really wanted to, but
do you still have it?
Yeah, it's at my parents' house back home.
Yo, you should finish it up one day.
Yeah, I think I'll take it. Oh, yeah, I'll take it back. I have so much artwork there, bro. Like, everything. I just didn't want to take it and double carry it. And
No, that's fair.
yeah, we'll have our own place soon. I'll be able to display everything on the wall. Like, oh shit, look at the Beavis and Butthead skateboard. Yeah. No, I'll do that soon.
No, yeah, I've started collecting some art pieces and some paintings and stuff like that because, like, eventually when I get my own house, I definitely want to have some nice art. Even if I have like an art room, like just a room where I just hang all like a bunch of paintings. Like I definitely want some stuff around the house, but I would love to have like a room like designated for that.
Big pieces.
I don't know, man. There's just some crazy paintings out there.
Yeah.
There's this one dude that or maybe it's a girl, but this one painting I seen, it looks like it's like a paper mache. Whoa. But then you get up to it and like it's full on, it's painting, and I'm like, yo. What? And it's so true because like when you're far away, it literally looks like if it's glued on each other and all that. Damn. And then you get close and it's hand. I'm like, that is some talent.
That's crazy. Right? I know there's some there's one tradition one indigenous artist that does kind of artwork like that, where it kind of looks like paper on a painting, but it's literally just painting. And yeah, I'll see if I can attach a picture because it's such a dope.
It's so cool how they do that.
Like, so creative. Like, I don't get it.
I don't know how you make that. How you make it pop like that? You know, like
patience.
Well, yeah, patience.
It probably took them days and hours.
But some of them, right? Like it's like a flat canvas, and they make it literally into a 3D. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I swear this thing, like I can touch it.
Yeah.
Where like come to me.
Not for real. I never was able to get a grasp on the whole 3D part, and the best I was able to do was graffiti, and I didn't even go any further than that. I was like, you know what? I like this. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna kill myself for something that I'm never gonna use. Right? Yeah. But yeah, damn, that's pretty dope. Yeah.
Yo, thinking of Qualicum, have you been to that town? I think town or village or I don't know. Coombs?
Yeah.
The goats on the roof.
Yes.
The goats on the roof. That place, yo.
Yep.
That place is sick.
Coombs, they used to have really good ice cream. They probably still do.
No, that place, that ice cream is good. I remember that place.
I think there's actually a butterfly garden in Coombs too.
Oh, really?
I think. Unless it's somewhere else. I'm not sure. I'll have to look online. But yeah, Coombs is a dope spot. I got to get a sticker from there.
Yeah.
Because they got cool stickers.
The island itself is amazing. Like,
yeah,
the amount of cool places that are on the island. Like, now, especially when I'm older, like, as a younger kid, I went to a few places, and there was like, it was such a mind-opening experience because I was like, I'm from Calgary. The most you see is like the Rockies, and that's amazing in itself. Like, there's such beauty in the Rockies, but to come out here and just experience this different kind of beauty in nature and everything, man, there's so many just hidden gems on the island.
Yeah, like, shout out BI.
Like just crazy roads to go to and like mountains to check out.
Yeah, man, there's lots of untouched places too.
So many. Yeah, no, I've definitely enjoyed my times that I've been on the island. Like,
you go to Tofino yet?
Not yet. No, I
haven't. Oh my gosh!
I need to go to Tofino one day. All the homies have gone to Tofino. They've all sent me videos and pics of them surfing, and I'm like, yo,
yeah,
I want to check it out. I want to check it out so bad.
Shout out Long Beach. Huh? Shout out Long Beach. That's where everybody goes surfing. Yeah, surfing. Mm-hmm. It's a really long beach, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like not even just the name of the beach. It's literally Long Beach. Yeah. I don't know how many kilometers it is, but it's
many kilometers?
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's a long beach.
He said, "Yo, it sticks with the name, yo, Long Beach."
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I know. It's beautiful though.
I bet.
I don't know if you'd be able to walk the whole beach. Maybe somebody has in one day, but it's like that, bro. It's beautiful.
No, but it's that long?
Yeah, bro.
And you don't know if you could walk it in a day?
I'll attach a picture and see, like...
I've never even heard of Long Beach. This is crazy. I didn't even think that a beach could be that long. Like, that it could take you a day to walk.
I swear, I swear it's that long.
Yo.
I'm not trying to, like, hype it up, but I'm saying it's a long beach. I feel like you can do it. I've never walked it.
Take a while.
Yeah, I've never walked it personally. I've stopped at like maybe 5 different parking spots along the beach. But yeah.
And still there was more to go.
Yeah, bro.
Dang. Yeah. Okay, I know. That's definitely going to be added to my road trips. Because I definitely want to do some more road trips and just check out the land and just
do it, man.
I love the world, yo. There's so many cool places out there. I just want to check more and more out. So I'll definitely add that to the bucket list.
Heck yeah, man. Tofino. Shout out Tofino.
Have you been to Souk?
Souk. I've been passed by it. I've never stopped there.
That place is pretty cool.
Yeah?
Well, I say that place. I only went to the Souk potholes.
Okay.
If you haven't been,
there's potholes outside Campbell River too. I heard. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. I'll send you the link to the spot.
I might go check them out on my way.
It might be a secret spot. I don't know.
Oh,
but I'll send it to you anyways, because no, for real. But no, I've never been to Souk.
Yeah, I know my dad when we were younger, when like one of those times when we were visiting the island, we went down there. We went did a road trip and we stopped at Souk and went to the potholes, and it was cool. It was like you just pull off and like there's just like this river, and then there's like a bunch of these like just little potholes, like I guess like circle hot tubs, like along the side of it, and then on the other side is like the river and everything. And it was so trippy. Like it was my first time. Like I've seen natural hot springs, but nothing that I could go in like that. And then there was just so many of them, and there was like people all just chilling, just vibing. A couple kids swimming in the river. I was like, yo, what? Like,
yeah. Yeah, me and my family usually goes to camp. I think it's like right outside Courtney. I'll have to think of the camping spot or find the camping spot name, but it's literally right beside a river. Or yeah, I think it's a river that goes into the ocean. It is so beautiful.
That's where you guys go camping?
Yeah.
Oh.
Usually they go every summer, at the end of every summer.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like an amazing way to end the summer, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like that sounds like such a beautiful way to end the summer. Oh.
I'm not a big fan of camping, though.
Are you not?
Just going to be honest. I'm not a big not really.
Have you tried glamping?
I would try glamping.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? Like, I've had some bad experience camping. Our grad trip party when we went camping, my tent was missing half of the poles.
Oh, no.
The zippers weren't working. So there was like bugs and stuff all throughout our tent. Our tent was fogged over half the time. Horrible experience. My second time camping, when I moved, right after I moved back from Bella Bella, after working at Caxla, my brother was like, yo, you want to come camping with me? And I was like, I bet. So we went camping with his family and his church. And we pull up to this spot, beautiful lake and everything. And on the last night there's a massive thunderstorm in the distance. We're watching it, like the thunder, the lightning is coming down on the water and like lighting up the sky. Like it's crazy. Like I wish I could find the phone that I had at the time because the pictures and videos we were taking, wild.
Yeah.
Later that night, it's like 2 a.m. We're in the tent sleeping. The whole tent collapses.
Oh my gosh. Bro,
the tent filled up with this much water.
Oh no, it hit you guys.
Our sleeping bags, all our backpacks, our food, our snack, everything. So what do? We go into his car, we sit up upright in his car, turn on the car, put on the heated seats, and sat like this all night and tried to fall asleep with these wet bags on us. It was the worst.
No.
So since then, glamping is the way.
Yeah, okay. The way. Maybe I'll have to give it a shot. I would try it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's I don't know. It's just beaches were literally right there, and I just didn't really find the fun idea of camping. I get away from everything, but a house it was away from everything, so it just felt like
that's for you guys, I guess. Yeah.
I enjoy it when
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of camping. Maybe glamping. I like watching videos of people glamping. I always see these videos of the big inflatable tents. You ever see that? I would try that. Not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. There's this one Asian girl. I don't know what her thing is, but every now and then I see her videos, and she has one of those big inflatable ones.
Yeah.
But like, I see there has to be this has to be a production team because bro, the amount of stuff she starts pulling out of her vehicle, I'm like,
yeah,
you're not set up an entire house in this tent.
There's like a wood stove. There's like a bed, couch, chair, table,
kitchen sink. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like she's got stairs to go up top, second level.
Oh my god, that's too much. Yeah, you might as well just go to a hotel.
I'm like, where are you fitting all this stuff? But yeah, no, I would get me in like one of those juicy big tents.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I'm more of like a glamper because like you said, showering is a must, especially when you're out in nature and like just getting or if it's even on a nice day or whatever, you're sweating. I'm not trying to be all stank all the time. Like,
yeah.
I like to shower and all that.
And the heat.
A bathroom is also extremely nice because I'm not one to go out in the random woods. I'm sorry. Like,
well, the place that my parents camp at, they have a shower and a bathroom, but I don't know. It's just I'll do it, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, let's go camping.
Yeah, it's not your number one thing.
No.
Like, yeah.
If there's a nice hotel, I'll go to a hotel.
But yeah, we're paying the same amount on groceries and everything. We could just go to the hotel and chill there.
Order some takeout.
We got a shower, jacuzzi.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's just me. It's personal. I don't know. It's just. I think we went camping for. I think it was my grade 7 grad, and we went out to one of our furthest beaches out on the island, and it wasn't really that fun. It's like, when are we gonna go home? Like it's 8-hour hike, 7-hour hike. But just like having it in your mind that your home is an 8-hour hike away. It's just like, when can I go? But yeah, it was it wasn't a fun time. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, it's just camping, bro. It's just I can't.
I ain't gonna lie, the videos make it seem so much easier than
no, for real, man.
I'll be watching these people and they make it look so quick and easy, and then you try it out and
you're like, fuck.
Even the night when I went out down and I roasted the steak and potatoes by the fire.
Yeah.
Bro, that was so much work. And I prepped the steak and the potatoes inside the house.
Oh my god.
It was still so much work to get everything, because I was filming it as well.
Yeah.
So just to get the angles and all that, like, by the end of it, I was sitting there and I was like, yo, this was amazing. I definitely want to do it again. But I was like, holy, this was a lot of work.
Yeah, no.
No.
I can't imagine. Like, there's some people that I watch, like, it pops up on my TikTok, like when they're cooking outside, and I'm like, yo, how'd you turn like 3 hours of cooking this, cutting this, and turn it into like 30 seconds?
No, for real.
Because
a lot of cutting and editing.
It does not take 30 seconds to cook a steak on fire, bro. Like, just be real.
Man, it takes a steak season.
Oh, yeah.
The steak's done. You go outside and do the same thing.
He's like cutting it short, the medium rare. Yeah. Oh, my God. I can't.
No, it's crazy. Like, because like I make the TikTok videos and like the cooking. Yeah. But it's crazy how much stuff doesn't make it in the final cut. Like, I have such long clips, and like I'm doing this and then I'm doing this, and like obviously I cut and paste my clips, and like I'll chop, like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put the sauce in the pan, so I'll film and I'll do what I need, and then I'll cut. Mm-hmm. And then, but even then, like all the clips bunched up, still there's so much of it that has to get taken out from the original. Like, it can take me up to like 3 seconds, which is weird because in my head I'm like, and it feels like the quickest thing, and then I'll watch it, but like on the tape, and I'm like, it really takes me that long to just pour sauce?
No, for real, like the quickest thing.
Oh. I think this is like a 0.3 second clip, and it ends up being like 4 seconds. I'm like, there's no way.
Bro, that's crazy.
So then I'm just like...
just add all of the sauce coming out into just a little spill. Or just like pin a picture of you, the pot, and just video the sauce poured out. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's cool, man. I like watching your TikToks. I'll add it to the description. Yeah, how did you get into that? What made you want to do it?
The TikToks?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of my friends, they work in social media.
Okay.
And when I graduated, when I was in grade 12, I met a couple other homies that do social media. And then I went up to the school. I went to my homie's school to just hang out with them.
Yep.
Met up with my homie at the time. Well, not my homie. And we chatted and everything like that. And then, we dipped out and all that. And then he ended up flying out to LA for like 8 months. And I had no idea. I was messaging him, and like he was just busy in LA doing work and all that. And then like him and his brother, they've been going back and forth over the years and all that stuff. And then recently, a couple years ago, my homies started a company managing social media and all that kind of stuff. And I was at the time I was big on Snapchat, and I had like a crazy channel. I was posting wild stuff, and like my channel was doing good. And so I was helping my homies with some editing for some YouTube channels, and like the little like when you go into your discovery and all those like the shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was gonna help them out with that, but at the time I was way too intoxicated. And I wasn't in my right mind. I was just more let's party.
Yeah.
I was over that party night.
Yeah, I think everybody goes through that phase.
And so I wasn't focusing on that, and then the summer came up, and they all flew out to LA, and they were all out there for like the entire summer working and like just living it up. And I was like, I was watching their stories, and I was like, damn, bro, like I could have been out here with them. Yeah, and I was like, actually got my shit together, like was serious about it. Right. But I was party. Yeah. So here I am in Calgary. So that really hit me, and so then I was like, hey, So I wanted just to get my stuff clear, and then. Also, I was wanting to start eating healthier because I was ordering out. It was just after COVID happened as well, so COVID was hard on everybody, and like I was eating out all the time because why not? It's easy. Like, yo, pizza. 10 minutes later, hey, like so constant DoorDash, Uber, skip the dishes, all that, and so I was like my New Year's resolution for myself in 2023, I think, or 2022. I was like, let's start eating healthier. And 2023. And then, so I started cooking. I went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of groceries, had no idea what I was doing. Just kind of bought stuff that I liked and decided to just go with it. I've watched a lot of cooking shows growing up. Yeah. So like it's weird because like in my subconscious, I knew what I was kind of doing, but it didn't really hit me until later on, until I got to really cooking. That I was like, oh, okay, like all these shows that I really watched, like they actually like I retained the information like without knowing it. It was wild. Yeah. But yeah, no. So I just wanted to eat healthier and all that. So I started cooking, and then but my food wasn't coming out to the way that I wanted it to, and it was good food. It was like beginner food, like for a guy that's never really cooked in his life. Like, it was good stuff. It was beginner stuff, but it wasn't at the level that I wanted it to be. Like I wanted to be cooking like some Gordon Ramsay type meals. Like so like, just have that like that etiquette and like that like that glam to it. You know, like make it look good and nice on a plate and all that. So I was telling myself, I was like, since I was turning up still at the time, I was like, okay, you can turn up after you cook. So then I would cook, and at the start I would have a couple sips here or there, or whatever. But I would try to focus most on cooking before I would do anything else. Okay. And then I would eat my dinner, or once I was done cooking and then I was just about to eat, I'd pour out my glass and vibe out and enjoy my night. Yeah. But I told myself I wanted to make sure that I finished cooking before I did anything else. Right. And then that went on, and I was like, okay, my stuff is starting to get better and better and better. Dang. And then the homies were still working on social media and all that, and they were talking to me about it, and I was talking to them. I was like, yo, should I like start a channel or like start cooking on the internet? And they were like, yeah, do it up. Like, and so I started up, and I was honestly so nervous. I was like, what if people don't like it, or like, what if I just like mess up? I just didn't know how to go about it and all that. Like, I was like, editing is such a hard thing. Like, I don't even know anything about editing. Yeah. So I just had to teach myself everything that I've learned so far. But yeah, no, I just wanted to get to that level. And then once I got to the decent point where I was content with what I was making, I was like, let's get to filming. And then we started filming, and just to help others around that don't know how to cook, that just want to learn how to do beginner stuff. Like, I ain't gonna say that I ain't no master chef. I'm no professional chef. I mean, I'm literally a guy that didn't finish college or high school and learning how to cook. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my mom even asked me when I was younger if I wanted to cook at the house, and I'd be like, no, I don't want anyone lazy or whatever. But now, that's like the one thing I would rather do over anything. Yeah, like I'd rather be in the kitchen, chefing it out, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my job and everything, but you tell me, hey, go make some food. Oh, you'll catch me in the kitchen, chefing it up. I feel the same way too. And it's just a calming place for me and everything like that, and it also helped me get clean and sober from my addictions and everything. So that's also the other thing. Like, cooking is like, not only is it like just it's like it's my therapy kind of like. It's a lot of stuff, but I use it a lot as therapy. Like, it really got me clean and sober because I didn't want to cook unless I was sober. Like, I didn't like the way my meals were coming out, so I had to switch up the ways. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm not saying that you can't be lit or turned up and cook. Like, I know people that do it, But personally, for me, it just wasn't mixing together.
Okay.
I mean, also, I think it was I had no idea what I was doing, so like just being intoxicated and trying to cook was such a bad mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got into it, and like I just figured I would start helping other people because like that was the other thing. I was just cooking some basic stuff, but I was posting on my page, and people were like, "Damn, the chicken looks good," or "Damn, how do you do this?" or whatever. So I was like, "Okay, I already had a couple people asking."
Yeah.
And I had given a couple people food of this and try this, and like, yo, you have some good stuff. So I was like, okay.
Nice.
So I figured I would try to help others that don't know how to cook well or that are just learning or like young adults or whatever, like bachelors.
Yeah.
And just with basic stuff, like you don't have to learn. Like I don't know how to make like a beef Wellington or anything like that crazy yet. But I can make scrambled eggs. I can make like clouded egg. Like this basic stuff I can make is stir fry. Like there's basic stuff that I can make that I've made on my page that people have been like, damn, I've tried your stuff. But the recipe are like, thanks for teaching me this. I didn't know how to do this or whatever. So like, just starting out and like
that's dope, man.
It's a good place to be.
Heck yeah, no, I love your pizza.
Thank you. I love pizza so much that I need to perfect my dough to the point where I'm content with it, and I am. I'm liking it. I'm getting really close to it.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I'm just making pizzas all every other day.
Yeah, I love your pizza, man.
Thank you.
I remember I was telling you, I was like, man, got $30.
You got $30.
I think it was just like the other weekend or something, but yeah, like, yeah, I had to.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, it's
okay.
It's a confidence booster to see all the positive feedback that I'm getting, and it's like it keeps me going. Honestly, it keeps me going. Like, not that I would quit if I didn't, like, if I wasn't selling the food or if I wasn't like,
yeah.
But it definitely keeps me going.
It's good.
It's such a positive. It's a positive outlook for me, and it's good.
It's good. Yeah. What's your favorite dish to make?
My favorite dish to
make?
Yeah,
bro.
I'd have either pizza or fried chicken. Honestly,
yeah.
Like I won't even lie. When I first started cooking, I hit up my sister and I was like, "Yo, Mariah, what's our Haitian fried chicken recipe? Like, how do we make it?" And she sent it to me. And then probably for like the next 3 months straight, I was eating chicken every day. I was eating fried chicken every day. It was so bad. And still to this day, I'll eat fried food. I love fried food as well. Like just fried food in general is so good. Like but fried chicken, that I generally probably have to put that at the top, just because like in Haiti back in Haiti, every morning when I'm at my grandma's orphanage, because my grandma on my mom's side of the family has an orphanage down there. Well, she's up here now, but her orphanage is still down there.
Yep.
And her cooks would come. I'd come down and they'd be like, "Yo, Josiah, we're cooking. Well, like, what do you want for breakfast?" And I'd be like, "I ain't gonna lie, some fried chicken and white rice."
Rice.
Like they'd be like, "Okay, sounds good. We'll get it going." And then I'd go back upstairs, get showered up, go get changed, whatever. And I'd come down. You'd have a freshly squeezed cup of like whether guava juice, orange juice, papaya juice. So they had a bunch of fruit trees on the compound. Or sometimes they would go to the market and pick it up and bring it back. But freshly squeezed juice every morning with some hot fried chicken and some rice.
Dang.
And that just, and it's not even like I put butter on my rice, but that's it. Like just buttered rice, fried chicken, and a nicely freshly squeezed juice. Yo, that right there.
Oh man.
Oh, or some bean sauce. It's like black beans, and then they turn. I don't even know how. I have to ask my dad how to make it because that's like probably one of my favorite foods as well. Okay. That's all I ate for the first I'd say almost 5 years of my life, probably. Yeah. At least the first 2-3 years of my life for sure. Like I ate, if it didn't have bean sauce on it, I wouldn't have touched it.
Dang, like that, Okay.
It could be from bean sauce on it.
Yeah. No, that's really cool.
But definitely fried chicken's up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite one?
No. I like my food palette is all over the place.
Anything you don't like?
No. Oh, olives.
Olives?
I can't do it.
Any specific one or all of them?
I didn't know there was more than one.
I mean, there's black olives, there's the red ones, there's the green ones. I think that's it.
Wait, are they the same exact olive or
different?
They're all different?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the green one turned into the black one. I don't know, man.
I've never looked into that.
I don't know.
I just know an olive is an olive.
Well, I don't know. I just thought
what
if they aged the olive and then they dried it out or something?
Say that, I might have to look into that because I don't know. I like the black olives. I don't. I actually really like black olives.
Yeah.
And then the green olives with like a stuffed garlic. There's like some that have like stuffed. Oh.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. What does it taste like? I nibbled on one and I was just like, no, it's not. It's not for me. I kind of had that.
I ain't even gonna lie. Low key, the black olives, low key, kind of remind me of like if rubber were to have like a flavor. I may be off, but like I swear, I feel like if rubber were to like have that's a black olive. Right?
I think that's probably why I don't like it. But yeah, I just olives. Like I grew up having a hard time with veggies, but as I got into maybe like grade 6 or grade 7, I was like, you know what? These veggies aren't that bad. So yeah, I just ate everything growing up.
You don't mind broccoli?
I love broccoli, really? Actually. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like broccoli.
Yeah. No. What the heck?
It has such a pungent taste. Like it's so powerful.
Okay.
It's like.
What about
green?
Like just green. No,
it's broccoli, bro.
Not for real. I get what you mean for that.
It's so like I just feel help.
No, I get that, but I don't know. Beef and broccoli. I love beef and broccoli.
Okay, honestly, like that, I'll eat it. But like raw broccoli, no.
Oh no.
Beef and broccoli, I'm like.
You would ever dip some broccoli in some ranch and take a big chomp?
I'm not even a big fan of that. Like,
no.
I'll eat a cucumber like that over broccoli.
Okay.
I don't mind cucumbers. Actually, cucumbers are good.
Oh man. Cucumbers, I think like when I moved to Vancouver and just in 2022, I think I didn't mind it before. Like I would not be like, yo, let me get some of that cucumber. But when I moved to Vancouver, I worked at this after school program in Kitsilano.
Yeah.
And the kids loved cucumbers and salt. And I'm like, y'all are fucking crazy. Excuse my language, y'all are weird. But let's cut up these cucumbers, I guess. And we're like slicing them. And they're like, are you going to have some? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll have this granola bar over here. And I'm like, they're like, just try some. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll try some. I put extra salt than normal. I was like kind of covering the cucumber. I took a bite and I was like, you know, this is not bad with all this salt. My coworker was like, you have to try it without the salt too. I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe another day. So I just went back to the granola bar because I was not
gonna. A lot for today, guys. We'll try again tomorrow.
But literally, like the next few days, it was their favorite snack, and I was like, oh. And it grew on me that like just tastes like water. Just like it's really good. It's really refreshing. Mm-hmm. And now I'd eat it with the snack. Like Kira makes these like what do you call it? It's like spicy garlic, Korean style. It's really good, man. We had gochujang sauce and we put it in the cucumber. Oh,
dude, gochujang. Yo, that stuff is so good.
That stuff is like amazing, bro. So good.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I love my food, man. I don't have a favorite food.
Food is so good, man. It's so much. Like, and the crazy thing is like with this new big bag trend or like thing coming out. Some of these combinations of foods and
for real
stuff that I would have in my head. I'm like, y'all really out here thinking of like y'all thinking outside the proverbial box. Like literally looking at some of these videos. Like,
what's the craziest one you saw?
There's so many.
Yeah, yeah, there is actually.
The chicken wing dipped in pancake batter and then fried so like it's a waffle.
Yo, what the heck? No, that's actually crazy. I would have never thought of that. Pancake burger. I would.
Oh man.
I don't even know how I'd react if I see that happen. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I tried with 2 and that was intense already.
Oh
I said, I don't think I can do 12.
Those donuts are killer, man.
They are.
Bro, some people are so fucking like fucking big back energy, man. I got that energy.
Yes, sir. We out here ready to eat.
No, for real.
Oh man, know. There's just so much good food out there, especially like when you go to a fair or you go to like a carnival. Bro, don't even get me started on those. They have the craziest combinations of stuff. Oh my gosh! Like deep fried Oreos. Have you tried deep fried butter before? Deep fried butter? Yeah, it's a Southern classic. I'll make you some someday. Like a butter? Yeah, break a butter, bro. How does that not melt? You freeze it, and then you double dredge it. No, that's crazy. Yeah, you do the thing. That's and then crazy. You deep fry it for a little bit till it gets nice and crispy. Bro, you pull that out, right? It's hot, but you bite into it, bro, and that butter just melts. Oh man! Yo, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. That sounds like I need to have an ambulance ready to go. That shit is crazy, bro. How did somebody think of that? Of deep fried butter or something. Yo, that is crazy. Look at deep fried butter. What the heck? The deep fried ice cream's pretty good too. I've heard of that. I've made that quite a few. I have a couple still. I think I have one left at Pam's house. I need to do, and then I want to do some more. But it's low key a lot of work to get done. You gotta, yeah, because you're frying something ice cold, bro. But no, you're just a prep to get it going. You gotta freeze you gotta grab the ice cream, put it in like that, like cling wrap or whatever. Wrap it into a tight ball, put it in the freezer. Once it gets rock hard, take it out. Then you dredge it, and then put it back in the freezer. And then take it out again, dredge it, and then I put it back in the freezer to make sure everything is nice and tough. And then I deep fry it. What the heck? Yo, that's actually crazy. That freeze it and then dredge it, double dredge it, and then deep fry it right away. But I like it when it's like, I like to make sure that everything is nice and solid and it's not going to just fall apart on me. But it's so good. Yo, that's actually crazy. I've never like even got an idea of how they made deep fried ice cream, but that's nuts. No, the first time I made it and I told Beans I'd give him one, bro, he pulled up to my crib. I ran out, like, I told him, I was like, hey, yo, I'm pulling your ice cream ball out of your ice cream ball out of the deep fryer. I'm putting your toppings and I'm running out to you in like 5 seconds. I brought it to him, no lie, within like 25 seconds, he was home. Like, I barely made it inside walked up the stairs to the house and I got a text, I'm home. Bro, the way he screwed off. What? Bro, I handed him. Was he just like worried that it was gonna melt, or? Well, no, because Patricia wanted some, but yeah, no, it low-key kind of melts, kind of like. Oh, quick, so okay. But yeah, no, they wanted to share it, but yeah, no, I literally handed it to him. The ice cream had barely even left my hand, and he's just too excited to eat it. So sharp. Shit. Yeah, I could just actually see you doing that too. I was like, yo, don't kill me, bro. I was like, oh man. Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to try it. I've never tried it. No, I'll make some again. Because I mean, summertime's coming soon, so I mean, that's definitely gonna be a good summertime treat for the peeps. Yeah, man. What kind of snacks do you not like? Like summer treats? Like, do you like popsicles, freezies? Yeah, I do all that stuff. Yeah. Because I mean, I don't really swim. I don't swim in this. I don't like my getup is like different than most people in the summertime. Like I always wear hoodies and pants and all that stuff. So and I don't go in the water. So for me, the only way I really cooled, like I mean, I don't. That's the other thing. I don't sweat a lot either. So like that's why one reason why I'm always like that because like there's one of those people. Mm-hmm. And I mean, even I've never fully acclimatized to Canadian weather. So like. This temperature that's here, even in a plus 30 day in Canada, it is so cold to me. Like I genuinely feel cold. Like it's just not it. That's crazy. And it's dry and it's just different than it is back home. So like a 30-degree weather in Haiti and 30-degree weather here, so different. So yeah, no, I've never just gotten acclimatized to it. But sorry, what was the question? Your snacks, like summer snacks to cool you down. No, but yeah, so since I don't really sweat much, I don't really sweat, but I'll get warm. Like I get like don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say that like I'm standing out in the heat and be like, no, it's cold. Like like there's days where it's warm or whatever, but the only thing I really need is like a slushie or like a nice freezer or whatever, and I'm good. I'm good to go. Like yeah, no. So I'll usually have those. I love slushies in the summertime. I love a good slushie in the summertime. Yeah. I think I have sensitive teeth, so I don't really like nothing too much cold. Like water, I've finally just adjusted to having cold water every day. Shout out Sensitive. So like yeah,
Popsicles, freezies, not my thing. I'm fucking chilling in the bedroom trying to fucking have a freezy for like an hour. I'm waiting for it to kind of melt.
I just suffer through the pain because I'm like, I love the. I mean, honestly, I just have a sweet tooth. Like,
Yeah.
I will go through the pain if it means I can get sugar. Like, I'll suffer through that, like that feeling. You know, that like because you have sugar tooth, that cold feeling.
Yeah.
The way it hits, I'll suffer through that just to get sugar. Like, it's so stupid. Like, I know, like people are gonna be like, yeah, no, that's the sensitive teeth. I can't. It's tough. It's tough. It's getting tougher. Even the water, I like you just said with how you're just getting adjusted. I just started being able to get adjusted to drinking water as well. Because water cannot touch my front teeth.
It can't touch my teeth either, bro. I just go straight down.
The back teeth are really sensitive, but not as bad as the front. Like the front ones, the way my nerves just be like, "What are you doing to me, boy?"
Yeah, no, for real. It's just like, I can't even explain it. It just literally like shrivels and. I don't know. I don't like the way it makes me feel.
No, man.
My nerves feel shot, and it's sending all different signals to my body. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, this is cold.
And I'm trying to my body's like trying to react to it and make it better, but it's not doing anything to help me, and I'm just stressing. Now I'm yeah, no, I'm just like, I mean, that's why I'm excited to go down for this trip, yo. Hopefully, nice. I just can check out my teeth and do some work.
Nice. I wanted to kind of ask you about your Haiti background, if you wanna, if you feel comfortable talking about it. Totally, it's just.
I was born in Haiti. Lost both my parents at a young age, and then I got brought in by an American family, and the Billingsley's, shout out to them, got love.
Shout out.
They lived down in Wisconsin. But they took me in for the first couple months, and they fed me by a little dropper.
Oh wow!
Like the little one dropper type shit. Because I was a preemie as well.
Oh, so, okay.
So I was like that, and then I don't even know at what age, but the family I'm in with now, Leanne and them, they took me in, and then they raised me, and then. Me and Mariah, we did our first trip up here probably when we were 2, 3, 4.
Wow, that young, hey?
I'm thinking we did our first trip. I feel like we were young when we did our first trip up here.
Okay.
And and then we went back to Haiti, I'm pretty sure, for a couple more years and lived out there. And then we lived in Surrey for a bit.
Okay.
And then we moved to Calgary. It was crazy because I never really grew up or get to experience the res life the way that I am now as an adult.
Yeah.
I'd come out here and for visits or whatever, a week here, a week there, whatever. But it was always so far in between. It ain't ever. That was the other thing. It was never consistent. It wasn't like a once a year thing. But also just because of the price, it's so because of how secluded it is out here. It's so expensive to get here.
Super.
So it's fair,
so expensive.
So I understand now, why my parents weren't flying us out here every other weekend or whatever to come visit you guys. I was like, man, I'm trying to go to Bella Bella. And my mom's like, it's expensive. I'm like, boo.
Yeah.
I get it now. I'm like,
sorry, we don't have $1,200, son.
My homies are like, bro, when are you coming back? I'm like, never. It's expensive to leave. I get it. I get it. I'm sorry, mama. I won't hit you again. I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was this bad, but
no.
So I get it. But we come out here a couple times when we were growing up and stuff like that and got to experience it. And then when I was older, in high school, I think grade 9, maybe grade 8, grade 9.
Yeah.
They hit me up to come play up in the Junior All Native.
Oh, nice.
And that was cool. That was a crazy cool experience.
Yo, Junior All Native is different, bro.
It is. It really is. It's such a vibe. And it was cool. The year I went up, we were up in the NAS, up in the Nishka.
Oh, okay. What year was that?
Huh?
What year was that?
I'd have to ask Bryce again because I don't even remember. This was
Because
I graduated in 2014. 2013, I was grade 11. 2012, I was in grade 10. 2011. 2010, 2011, I'd say, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And we were up in the NAS, and I'd fly out from Calgary to Vancouver and then up to Terrace, Landon Terrace.
Damn.
Little city kid.
Yeah.
No idea where I am. My parents' well and my grandpa, I honestly don't even know what this family man of ours. This guy, I just called him Gramps Wally my whole life. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if he's my grandfather or.
No, he's probably
the OG picked me up. That's what we're gonna say. The OG.
He's probably your grandpa somehow, bro.
Yeah, honestly,
it happens.
Yeah.
Yo, unks, like walking around the res.
Hey, nephew.
Yeah. Not for real.
Do I know you? Like, Dad, who is that?
Who are your parents?
My cousins, sisters, brothers, nephews.
Oh, okay, work. Through your mom's side.
No, literally.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
But yeah, no. So the OG picked me up in Terrace, and then we started driving up to, I forget which little nation or which village we were in at the time for the openings.
Yeah.
And we're driving, and I'm looking out the window like,
yeah,
where the hell am I? And in my head, I'm like, yo, honestly, if anything goes wrong, I'm fucked. Like, ain't nobody finding me up here. I didn't even know where the hell I was. I was looking on the map, like, yeah. I don't know where this is. I've never been here. I'm sending screenshots to my friends. They're like, bro, where are you? I'm like, I don't know. But when we get to the one village, we drop off my stuff or whatever, and then we dip out and go to the other village where the opening ceremony is actually at. Yeah. So we get there, and I didn't know that they already started, and I was that late or whatever. But we get there, and the ceremony's already started. With my backpack, shit. My big winter parka, like I'm coming from Calgary in the middle of winter, so I'm not this big old thing. I get here, I'm like, bro, this is how your winters are? Like, this is beautiful. Why do I got this parka and everything? I'm like, no snow? Beautiful. Yeah, it was a great, crazy experience. Like, we had dinner and everything like that. And it was cool just to go from, like, the different nations. Like, I think we went to the Nishka, Greenville, and a couple other places like that. But, you know, it was different for me, honestly, because I'd been to, like, Bella Bella, but I'd never been off anywhere other than this. I mean, I went to Kitimat once when I was younger, but don't really fully remember that. Right. But to experience it like that at my age and like to play ball with the homies and just be out there, yeah, it was such a different experience. And then the first night we got there, the guys were like, "Yo, we want to go shoot around." So we go to this. So we dip out from the hall and everything, go to another village. It's been a vibe, but yeah, it was such a cool experience. That's cool. Just to come out and like to hear the singing and the dancing and just to experience different culture. Yeah. Like everywhere you go, like I said, like from Haiti just to come into Canada, such a different culture shock. And then you come out here and you experience like today with the CCC, and like tomorrow we're gonna have the 5-year anniversary of the Big House. Like just the amount of stuff, like it's so different and so cool to see and experience. And definitely. Then today also they had Dominic's younger brother that's from the grasslands. And he dances differently than we do out here. Yeah. And like, I mean, I've seen that kind of dancing before because I'm from Alberta, and all the homies, and they do powwows and stuff like that. So I've seen that stuff before. Dang. And one of my homies is actually a pretty big dancer out there right now. He's been doing powwows and going to dances like crazy. But yeah, no, so I've been seeing that kind of dancing. So that was cool for me to see. I was like, hey, that's dope. But I mean, probably a lot of people out here either rarely ever get to see it or have never gotten the chance. So it's, just to mix the cultures and just see what's out there. Like, yeah, we might all be living in Canada, but don't mean we all the same. You know what I mean? Like, nah, for real. There's so much out there. Like, even within our own country, there's just so many different nations and just ways people live their lives and all that stuff. So like, just going from one place to another, I just love to experience that kind of stuff. I just find it so fascinating. Okay, man, that's dope. Yeah, that's the point of the podcast, man. I'm trying to get out there and get to know everywhere, like Canada's culture, USA's culture. Like, I'm trying to go all over the world, but I'd love to knock Canada off the bucket list like as soon as possible. Yeah, watching Dominic's brother was so emotional, and I loved it. But yeah, that's really cool. Haiti to Bella Bella, that's wild, bro. Right. That's a journey. And it's crazy because I show people on the maps. I'm like, yo, where are you from and whatever. And like a lot of people don't know where Haiti's from, like especially the younger generation. Right. Younger kids. And then I'll show them, and they're like, damn, you all the way. And even at mine, I'd be looking on the maps and like, I'm far as hell from home, bro. Like, it's not like I can't take like a quick boat ride and get home. Like I gotta go over countries. Like it's a full day and a half trip to get home. That's like crazy. If I leave at 4 a.m. from Calgary, I'll make it to Haiti. I'll make it to Miami that night. Yeah. Sleep in Miami, and then the next morning I'll make it to Haiti by like noon the next day, about approximately. That's crazy. There's no direct flights. You can't make it to Haiti directly because the latest flights land at like 3, 4 because they just for safety because Port-au-Prince is not a safe place. And like as soon as they see it's because it's a third world country, so as soon as they see the planes coming in, they're like, "Hey, rich people."
Yeah.
If you're on a plane, you rich. If you got a passport, you rich. You're doing good at least in life.
Yo,
you're doing a lot better than most
crazy.
of them because it's a hard process to get a passport and just expensive out there, and it's such a corrupt country. So you might pay man $10,000. They'll be like, "Hey, I ain't never got a cent from you." Now you're paying another $10,000, $20,000, whatever they want. You're gonna pay so that you can get you can acquire your papers and all that stuff. So the planes cut off early. You can leave Haiti and make it home into Canada one day. Like I'll leave Haiti at 7 a.m. on a 7 a.m. flight, and I'll get home around midnight that night. Mm-hmm. But you ain't coming down to Haiti in one day.
That's crazy.
Going home is such a long trip. So I bet. Haiti, about I think it's an hour and a half, 2 hour flight to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. And then from there, usually go to either Houston or Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fly up to Toronto, but I've never done that trip. And then from Houston or Dallas, then you fly up to Calgary.
Damn. I've never really put that in my mind that over there is like a third world country. Like I grew up on a rock, bro. Smaller than here. Like you don't get that any information from anywhere. Like unless you've actually looked it up yourself or somebody's told you. But damn, I never thought of that.
Yeah, man, it's so
different to fly in, fly out. It's kind of weird, but
yeah,
understandable. Super understandable to think about.
Yeah, like by I think 4 p.m. Like that's like usually like the last flight, and then it's like if you go to my grandma's compound, her compound's about I'd say 3-4 hours away from the airport.
Wow.
And yeah, you're driving through a couple different little cities and towns and the desert. The desert is the trippy one because like that's where a lot of the hijackers will stand in like the bushes. It's such a different lifestyle out there. But I mean, don't get me wrong. There's such beauty out there. Like there's like such beauty. Like there's amazing hikes and like amazing people. I'm not saying everybody's wilding. Amazing beaches, amazing food and all that. But like, but within it, it's like there's just so much corrupt and just craziness and sadness, and it's.
That's crazy.
But hey, we made it out. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude. We're here. We're chilling.
Yo, we're chilling, baby. We made it.
Life's what you make it. Hannah Montana. Oh, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, it's.
Oh, I'm happy to be in front of you right now. Yo, that's crazy. Like I can't imagine how it was just living for some people out there. I'll attach a picture of Haiti in the video and just let everybody know where it is, because yeah, I don't really think
down in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
right beside it. It's like you got Florida, you got Cuba, Jamaica, and then Haiti.
That's crazy. Damn. You ever been anywhere else other than North America?
Mexico and Hawaii and the States.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I guess Hawaii's in the States, but like I've been to like
you have to fly to
the big continent, the big land, and then I've been to the islands.
Nice. That's
Hawaii was amazing, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever been?
Never. No. I'd love to though. I'd love to go.
Yeah, my dad took us there like 2013 maybe.
Okay.
And maybe 2012, something like that, when we were still young. But man, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful
country.
So beautiful. Like just the oceans and the waters. The water, that was the craziest thing, bro. Like clear blue.
Crystal clear blue.
Crystal clear. Like you're driving down the highway, you look over to your left, like no lie, 10 feet over.
Dang.
Is the ocean, and there's a bunch of sea turtles just swimming.
What?
There's people swimming. Bro, it was crazy.
That is crazy.
It was an experience of a lifetime for sure.
That's pretty cool.
And like I love fruit, but I'm not a big fruit guy up here in Canada because it's like been transported and all that. I like fresh fruit. Growing up eating fresh fruit into the store bought stuff is such a big change. Yep. So like when I was out there, I was eating fruit like crazy. Even the same thing when I go back to home to Haiti, I'd be eating fruit like crazy.
Yeah.
It's so fresh.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So vibrant, so juicy, so much life in it.
Yeah, man. Love. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't even imagine what fresh fruit tastes like. Like we get, yeah, just like what you said, store bought, processed.
Anywhere that you haven't traveled that you would like to go?
Africa. Yeah.
Any specific country or just?
I don't know. Just somewhere, all over. I did an ancestry test, and my blood comes from Ethiopia.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey,
so
that'd be cool.
yeah, city of coffee, man. I love coffee.
Yeah.
I'd love to check it out there. It's so like it kind of doesn't look like it's caught up to a modern city, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but yeah, I'd love to check it out.
We probably have some crazy coffee stores.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. Just watching some videos on TikTok, I'm like, damn, I want to try some of that shit. Yo, this looks so good. It's probably so strong.
Go for real.
This is like I'm probably jittery after all that.
Yeah. Can I get more?
Yeah. No, for real.
Oh,
But yeah.
man. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, no, Africa would be definitely. My sister's been to Africa a couple. I think once, but I think she did a couple different countries while she was there.
Okay.
And yeah, no, that she said it was an amazing trip.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I think we'll cut it there. We're at an hour and 50 minutes, bro.
An hour and 50?
Anyways, I want to thank y'all for tuning in on episode 2. Special guest Josiah Wilson. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank Josiah for joining us and special guest.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I'll put all of his links down below for his TikTok and Instagram. You know, you guys got to follow his TikTok journey. Makes some good food.
I think I make good food, yo. Like,
He makes
good,
good food.
Hey, it must be good.
Yeah. Hashtag big bag energy, bro. Trust me.
It's big bag.
Good. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and don't forget to let the echoes guide you. All right. Peace out.